What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Migs Monday TV, back with another video. And of course, this video is gonna be a Q&A. It's my first time actually doing a Q&A, and I'm kind of nervous. But before I started, like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Now, literally, I have never done a Q&A at all because I feel nervous about what questions that I'm being asked. But literally, it was my first time actually doing this Q&A, so I'm gonna see how it's gonna work out. And I got asked a lot of questions today, so I'm gonna answer it on here. Now, the first question to answer this Q&A is this: when will I be able to meet you? I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know when we will be able to meet because literally a vlogger like me is constantly busy with so much stuff. So I'm gonna just tell you this: I don't know. Now, the second question for the Q&A is, how do girls react when you tell them you just want to smash? I mean, you got two types of girls that will really be with it and won't be with it. Majority of all of them, they're going to say no, because you got some chicks that actually respect themselves. Then you got some chicks that don't care at all and will let any dude smash. But it all depends on who the chick is. But majority of the time, you got some chicks that really respect themselves and they ain't really with the antics. But then yet again, you got the other side of chicks that will really let you do it and will not care. The third question is, do you prefer Asian chicks or Korean chicks? I don't have a preference at all. But if you really want me to be honest, I say Asian chicks. They actually are mad. They're mad cool. They fun. I've met a few Asian chicks before. They were dope. I like them, man. I wouldn't mind, having an Asian girlfriend, believe it or not. Now, the fourth question for the Q&A is, what is your opinion on cyberbullying? Now, this is going to be a long answer. Man, listen, bullying in general is a bad thing anyway. But when it comes to doing it online, it makes it even worse because you're really trying to escalate the situation even faster. When I was growing up, I was being bullied physically and verbally. And it was for pointless reasons. I honestly hated that because it still happens to this day. Like kids today are still getting bullied. And it sucks because why? And the funny thing is, that person is trying to bring you down because you're better than them and you're doing something else good in your life. They want to try and make you feel like that you ain't shit and you ain't gonna never amount to anything. And that's what still happens in today's society. Yeah, it was something that I went through. It was a bad thing. It was a life lesson. I had to learn from it. But then to this day, it happens even with kids that have special needs. Like, you're doing the most to try and take out your anger and frustration on somebody that doesn't know how to defend himself at all. Like, come on, man. You're doing the most. All right, so the next question for the Q&A is, should small YouTubers quit after the whole change? Small YouTubers shouldn't quit at all. And I'm going to give you the reason why. After the whole Logan Paul situation, it did mess up small YouTubers' chances to get somewhere from YouTube. And mind you, I'm a small YouTuber myself, and I want to be able to get somewhere in life. It sucks that you need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. But at the end of the day, there will be roadblocks in your path. Let me put it like this exactly. If you love doing something and you got the talent for it, you go for it, man. You go for it. Because at the end of the day, there will be roadblocks and there will be obstacles throughout your path. And it is your job to go through them and overcome them. That's what it is. Small YouTubers shouldn't quit at all. They shouldn't quit at all. I'm a small YouTuber and I want to get where I want to be in life. Forget about the 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. I do this because I love doing it. I had a passion for it. And I'm not doing it for subs. I like doing it because it's fun. It's entertaining. And I like to make people, laugh and everything. And I want people to see what I do with my talent. But to make the answer short, small YouTubers shouldn't quit at all. They should not quit at all. And another thing is, you hate to see such talent being wasted for nothing. That's one thing I hate. I hate when somebody has good talent and they wasted it for nothing. Like, no, it's not going to work like that. It's not going to work like that. I salute every small YouTuber that's working, that's grinding. They have all my respect. They have all my respect. I love all small YouTubers because they want to get somewhere in life. I love all of them. Y'all are doing the best that y'all can. And I love that. I love that, small YouTubers are progressing every now and then, and that's a good thing, and I like that. I really do. Now, for the next question of the whole Q&A is, why did you decide to make a YouTube channel? When I was growing up, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, and most of them were just funny videos, and literally that gave me an idea of why should I do YouTube. When I first made my own YouTube channel, it was me streaming video games and gameplay of everything else. And mind you, I love playing video games, and that will always be something a part of me, and it will never go away. I had said this in my announcement in one of my videos, but I'm going to just say it again anyway. When I was doing video games, it didn't really get me nowhere at all. And it sucks because I really took the time out of my days to really, stream video games and gameplay. And it didn't get me nowhere. No progress was made at all. And it kind of sucked because, it was something that I really loved doing. But when I ended up switching my content to comedy, that's when everything just changed. I was getting a decent amount of views. I was getting thumbs up in every video. I was getting good comments. And of course, I was getting subs on top of that. And when I did video games, I didn't get none of that at all. Like, I went from 20-something subs to now 60-something subs when I switched my content. And remember, guys, I'm at 66 subs already, so I'm on the road to 100 subs. I'm glad that that's going to happen soon. But the whole reason why I made YouTube was because I was inspired by other YouTubers and decided to make my own. And look at the progress that I am right now, and I'm very blessed for that. Now, the next question for the Q&A is, what is the importance of grinding on YouTube without taking any shortcuts mean to you? Let me put it like this. There is no shortcuts to anything at all. And there will never be if you choose it to be that way. Because I will never take a shortcut for anything. I'd rather work for it. I'd rather work to where I want to be at. This is one of my examples. People want to have so much money in the world, but do not want to work for it at all. And then you know what the shortcut is? Scamming. Now, my answer to the question is simply keep promoting yourself. Keep grinding. Keep meeting people. Keep collaborating with people. Be with people. Be in their podcast. Learn things from them and be surrounded by them. That's the whole importance of grinding on YouTube without taking shortcuts. Because meeting new people and freaking collaborating with people is not a shortcut. Because that's simply grinding. And you're helping somebody grind too. And you even on that path with them as well, because they want the same thing that you do. That's what they want. They want the same thing that you want. They want to work for it. They ain't taking no shortcuts. Then nobody put it like this. Put it like this exactly. No one should take a shortcut on a path that they want to get to. There is no shortcuts, no detours, no nothing. You simply grind for it. You grind for it. It doesn't matter how long it'll take. You're going to keep doing it until your time will come. That's my answer. All right, you guys. This is the last question for the whole Q&A. The last question for the Q&A is, what are your tips for going on YouTube and other social medias? For YouTube, it's the same answer that I did for the last question. Promote yourself, meet people, collab with them, be in people's podcasts, everything. For Facebook, I don't really be on Facebook because, it's starting to get boring. Twitter, I don't really have a Twitter as well because, well, matter of fact, I might have to make a Twitter, for business purposes. Snapchat, that's like for personal use or whatever. But for Instagram, since that's like my main platform and YouTube, there's a lot of ways to get noticed on Instagram. But one of the most stupidest reasons to get like followers is this. You follow a lot of people, and then if you get lucky, you have those people follow you, and then you wait a few minutes after, and then you unfollow them, and that's how you get followers. But that's like one of the stupider reasons. That's like one of the most stupid reasons. But I'm going to really tell you one of the good reasons. Now, on one of the parts of Instagram, on the bottom of the search bar, you have the discovery page. All right, you guys. Now, this is the discovery page, if y'all still didn't know. But it all depends on who you follow, though. Like, sometimes your video will pop up if you really have good content. And this will help you really, to be honest, this will help you get followers as well. And it's going to help you get discovered. I got on it a few times. And then, of course, you got pages like this that will literally repost your vid and help you get discovered as well. I never gotten on this page because, it's kind of hard because you got a lot of people that's on it constantly for just doing their own thing. But this will help you even get discovered as well because this is a verified page as well. But it helps a lot. I never really got on. Then of course you have people that will literally promote your page and all your content. Me personally, I have to start doing that soon because, I want to be able to help others, get discovered as well. I want to help them, be discovered by a bunch of people, but then, people really like to charge. And that's really something that I have to start doing because, nothing in life is free. But, I want to just help people, get somewhere in life. But yeah, that's mostly the ways that I know how to be able to get discovered on Instagram. Facebook, it doesn't really do much. Snapchat, that's for personal use. Twitter, I don't have a Twitter, even though I have to make one. And, that's pretty much it. But yeah, you guys, that was my whole Q&A. That was my first time actually doing it. Came out pretty good. I'm going to start doing more stuff like that. But, it's going to be some long answers, crazy questions. But hey, I just like to, answer anybody's questions, give my own opinions about anything, But like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about me, road to 100 subs, praying on it very soon. But, I had a really good time doing this Q&A. I'm happy. It was the first time for everything, Hope to keep doing more stuff like this, y'all.